Hello, I'm Leanne from the Haberdashery, and in this video I'm going to talk you through how to use these scissors. These are buttonhole scissors, which a lot of home sewists are not familiar with, mainly because it's predominantly tailors who use these. But I think these are brilliant and they could save everybody a lot of time if you use these to open your buttonholes. So they've got some interesting features that you won't find on other scissors. So if we open them up, they've got these interesting cutouts at the back of the blade, and this is so you can align this back of the blade with the back bar tack, and then as you're cutting you can then cut precisely along the buttonhole so that you don't cut too much or too little. There's also this screw. A lot of people don't really know what to do with the screw when they first see these. The idea being, you screw this in like so. It actually stops you from completely closing the scissors. So that is a way of managing how far these scissors can cut. There are some buttonhole scissors with a very long screw. These particular ones that I sell on my shop, these are from William Whiteley & Son, so the screw on these ones is reasonably short compared to some of the others I've seen. But it does still do a great job. You know, you can screw it in a fair way and you're still making sure that these aren't closing all the way. Now, if you've got some particularly small buttonholes where the screw just doesn't quite close far enough, then what you can do is also put pins in the end, and then the scissors won't go through those. But let me show you how these work. So I've just done, on a piece of scrap here, 3 buttonholes, the 3 different types of buttonholes that my machine does. Like I say, this is just a bit of scrap, but it's just to illustrate how these might work. So you can see I'm aligning the back of the blade with the bottom bar tack, like so, and we just very carefully cut along the buttonhole. And there, it's open. How straightforward was that? No picking at it with a seam ripper, no cutting yourself with a sharp buttonhole chisel or getting things everywhere with a craft knife, and it is repeatable, and that is due to the design with this screw. You can repeat it, especially on these large buttonholes. So if I just do one of these other ones, because these are all the same size, these 3. So I know that I don't want my scissors going past there, so I can turn my screw in, and now my scissors won't go any further. Okay, and you can see I haven't touched the screw, I've just popped it in. With back. And there, I physically hit the hard screw. I can't cut any further than that. And while these are predominantly used for larger buttonholes like I've just done here, you can also use them for smaller buttonholes. So I've done these in a vertical fashion, as you might find on a shirt, for example. So if I move those out the back, and I'm just going to pop, because these are a lot smaller than you would find the screw goes in on these particular scissors, so I'm just going to pop a pin in the end of the bar tack there. So now the scissors can't cut any further than this. And what you can do, especially with things like this where it is a long piece of fabric, like right at the bottom here, I can just crumple it up. It's not a problem, but you can push it out of the way as you cut. Let's get this out up. So there is one done. Come in from the side is probably the easiest way of doing it. So I can see that. Again, make sure the back of your blade is lined up with the back bar tack, and just carefully cut until the pin won't let you cut anymore. That's buttonhole number 2. Last one, just repeat that, so come in at a slight angle, park the base of your blades at the back, and I just find it easier to ever so slightly twist and turn, just so you can align those there, the buttonhole, and just snip. So it's easily repeatable, and that really is the best part about these. They make buttonholes, or opening buttonholes, so straightforward. You know, all I did then was add a pin. So that's all there is to it, really. It might take you a little while to get used to using them. They aren't like other scissors. So don't let any wandering fingers use them for cutting things like paper or anything like that. These are specifically for buttonholes and buttonholes only. Now, if you're not going to be opening buttonholes very often, perhaps you're only doing maybe one buttonhole every so often on a pair of shorts or a pair of trousers, then these might not be right for you. You know, you might be better off opening your buttonholes with a seam ripper. And there is a video on how to do that. I'll add the link in my description on how to do that. But if you enjoy making coats or shirts or even trousers with button flies, anything where you're using buttons a lot or making a lot of buttonholes, I would seriously recommend these. They are a really easy, repeatable, and more importantly, safe way of opening your buttonholes. So thank you for watching this video. Please do like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen buttonhole scissors before and if you've ever used them, what your experience is with them. I personally really like these. I'm going to be using them a lot. If you would like to buy a pair of these, I do sell them in my shop, and the link to that is in the description below. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.